What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and as I said in my shorts that I am going to show you guys the new accessory that I got. But first of all, how many of you guys are Sony shooters? Drop that down in the comment section below. But today I want to show you the piece that I picked up for the Sony FX6 camera, and I'm going to do an unboxing for you of this piece of kit. It's called a side mounting plate for the FX6, and it looks like this. The reason why I got this piece is actually because I have a top handle that I had lying around from small rig, and this one actually has a record button on it. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this record button function on the FX6, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. If you guys also know how to use a record button that has like a USB-C cable connected to a FX6, also drop that in the comments. But I want to connect this and see what I can build from this rig. And then also I have this plate that I actually got. I have a short one. This is actually a universal plate that I got from Amazon, and I'll also drop all of the links to these items at the bottom. And then this is the Sachler, how do you pronounce that, plate that comes with one of my tripods that I also had lying around that I want to be using. So I want to attach these accessories to the FX6 because I realized there is a way that you can mount the FX6 to your tripod, and that's to actually take the plate like this and turn it like on a 90-degree angle and just keep it like the whole tripod tilted off to the side. I'll show you guys a picture of how I did that. But that was the way I used to mount my FX6 if I wanted to do vertical videos. So now I found a solution that I just came across when I was trying to figure out how I can mount this with using all of the kit that I already have and not missing out or not losing out on the cage, because the cage is very valuable. You can mount a lot of things to it. So I found this plate. So I want to show you guys today how you can use this plate and how you can mount your FX6 vertically using this plate and these few extra accessories. I don't think I'll be able to mount the handle. However, if I want to use it for my docu work and my like promotional videos and we want to go handheld, then I'm definitely going to consider putting this handle on. The reason for that also is the plate that you have attached on here takes up the space takes up the mount of the original FX6 handle. So now you're gonna have to use something off the market, and that's the reason why I went with this one. Or I luckily had this one from a previous camera setup that I had, so I'm gonna be using that. So let's unbox this and yeah, let's see what we get in there. Okay, so this is what you get in the box. Just remove all these things. But this is what you get in the box. This is the plate and this is what it looks like. It's really solid. It's obviously the same build quality of what the original or what the plate originally is made out of. So it's the same composite. And yeah, here's the little mount that you're going to be using to mount it onto the plate. I want to mount this quickly and show you guys how easy it is to fit this. This is also the first time that I'm doing it with you guys, so yeah, let's see how this goes. What you get in the box is actually some extra magnets. This looks like magnets. I think it's more branding, but you can replace the... Oh, actually, this is very cool. So you have your little FX6 filter, so you can basically, if you get more FX6 cameras and you get more of these, you can actually mark your camera. So that's a nice touch. That's a ABC, and it looks like that. And this is obviously my A camera, so I will only be using A. That's a nice touch over there. I'm going to put this stuff on the side. We're going to take off our screw over here. Actually comes off quick. It wasn't that difficult to take to loosen this part. Yep. Okay, and this part comes out. Once you remove this part over here, you can now attach the plate. The plate should be straightforward, so what needs to happen is you need to lock this in the same way that you would lock in your handle. So we'll click in like that basically, and it's in. You can feel it's tight, it's secured, and then you'll take the screws that come with it, slot that in there. So this one should actually go in here, and then the smaller one goes in here. Okay, then you can screw these ones on. And they should fit. So make sure this is tight and secure and it's not gonna wiggle or go anywhere. Once you have your side plate on, let me just make sure that this is really tight. Once you have your side plate on, nice and secure, you can now take a plate like this and you can screw it on here. It has enough mounting points for you to fit this anywhere. You can really go crazy with it. I'm going to just lock this in here. What will happen is I'm not going to secure it now. I'll secure it once we are happy with where I've placed this. Now what you can do is you can mount your FX6 vertically like that. So now you can also, the nice thing about this, your buttons is free, which is amazing because you always want to have access to your buttons. And now you can also use your tripod the way you are supposed to use a tripod. So when I was mounting, I'll show you guys a picture again, but when I was mounting the plate on the side, I couldn't actually use the tripod the way a tripod was intended to be used. And now you can actually use the tripod with the tilt functions, the pan function, exactly how it's supposed to be used, making your vertical shooting experience way better. So that is nice. So also, this is what your rig will look like if you want to decide on not using the vertical mount. So if you don't want to use it and you just want to use it without the handle, this is what your rig is going to look like. If you guys have any questions regarding how this works, how I use it and how I apply it to my jobs that I do, especially content creation here in and around Cape Town, please feel free to drop all of your messages in the comment section. I'll get back to every single message. And yeah, if you enjoy this content and you want to see more of this, so if you guys have any ideas and things that you guys want to know, please feel free to drop that in the comment section as well. And remember to like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.